How do farmland cash rent and crop share leases compare? Imagine you're trying to decide how to lease farmland, but you're not sure which option fits your goals best. Today, we will compare two common leasing types, cash rent and crop share leases. Both are popular, but they work quite differently and suit different investment strategies. Let's start with cash rent leases. In this setup, the landowner receives a fixed payment each year, no matter how the crops turn out. This amount is usually agreed upon before planting season and stays the same regardless of crop yields or market prices. For example, a landowner might receive $300 per acre annually, paid upfront. This arrangement offers predictability, making it easier to plan finances and cash flow. The tenant, on the other hand, takes on most of the risks related to crop yields and prices because they pay the same rent regardless of how well the crops do. Now, crop share leases are quite different. Here, the landowner gets a portion of the actual crop revenue, often a percentage of the harvest or sales proceeds. For instance, the landowner might receive 50% of the crop's value. Both the landowner and the tenant share the risks and rewards of farming. If yields are high and prices rise, the landowner benefits more. But if yields or prices fall, both parties share the loss. The tenant usually covers most input costs like seed, fertilizer, and chemicals, but sometimes the landowner shares in some expenses too. This sharing aligns both parties' interests but requires more involvement from the landowner in management decisions. In terms of income stability, cash rent provides steady, predictable payments, which is appealing for investors seeking consistent cash flow. Crop share leases, however, can generate higher income in good years but come with more variability. If crop prices spike or yields increase, the landowner can see a bigger return. But during poor years, income drops and both parties absorb the loss. Tax treatment also differs. Cash rent income is generally reported as passive income on tax forms, making it straightforward. Crop share income fluctuates yearly and is reported as farm income, which can offer some tax advantages like deductions for input costs and income averaging. However, it also involves more record keeping and complexity. For farmland investment strategies, choosing between these lease types depends on your risk tolerance and involvement level. Landowners seeking stable income and minimal management often prefer cash rent leases. Those willing to accept income fluctuations for a chance at higher returns might opt for crop share arrangements. Some landowners also combine features, such as a fixed base rent plus a share of the crop revenue, creating a hybrid lease. Regional differences influence lease popularity. Cash rent leases tend to dominate in areas with stable rental markets and where tenants prefer certainty. Crop share leases are more common where landowners want to stay involved in farming or where market volatility is high. In summary, cash rent leases offer simplicity and predictability, transferring most risk to the tenant. Crop share leases involve shared risk and reward, with potential for higher income but more complexity. Your choice should align with your investment goals, risk appetite, and management preferences within farmland investment strategies.